Tonight marks the 170th all-time meeting, and we're underway from the barn. Minnesota controls the opening tip.
This is going to be a game of pace. Minnesota's going to want to shoot the ball with 8 seconds on the shot clock. Michigan's going to want to get down and get playing fast.
Mitchell lets it fly, and it's short. One and done for Minnesota. DJ Carstensen, Kelly Pfeiffer, Steven Anderson, our Big Ten crew tonight. The Wolverines averaging more than 80 points per game, and Vlad Golden, one of those 2 7-footers, is first, and now Golden at the line, 71% at the line this season is Golden.
And we talk about Danny Wolf and his ability to put it down, but Vlad Golden, he can also put it on the deck, and you saw it right there.
And the Big Ten Co-Player of the Week, and deservedly so, averaged 28 points, 8 rebounds, and wins against UCLA and Washington.
Dominant against UCLA.
You can see the season numbers for Golden. That's 69% field goal number, #1 in the Big Ten. Here's Mitchell, guarded by Roddy Gale Jr. Gophers dead last in the conference in terms of scoring, averaging just 68 points per game. Late clock. Patterson at deep 2 knocks it down. His scoring is going up.
Well, he's playing better basketball. I think the game has slowed down a little bit, understanding his role with this Minnesota team as well.
He's been playing at his best, really, in league play. The transfer from Charlotte, averaging 14 points per game over his last 4. And Garcia went for the steal, and he got it.
And those are the turnovers that Michigan has had. They have to get rid of those. Like, the problem with this Michigan team is they've turned it over a lot.
Garcia misses the 3 as a team. The Wolverines, to your point, averaging 15 turnovers per game, and on cue, there's #2 tonight.
And with both those turnovers, they're unforced. One is a bad passing angle, and the other one is in transition where you don't have hand targets.
And there is Dusty May. Remarkable job. Year #1 after 6 brilliant years at FAU. Final 4 appearance in 2023. Garcia aggressively on the attack has his first 2 tonight. Another turnover. #3. Here's Mitchell on the push. Trailing. Femi Odekale with the left hand and a late whistle and a foul.
And so far early in this game, they have.
As Odekale knocks down the first free throw for Minnesota. And it's been well documented as a team. Free throw shooting has been abysmal, but it was better despite the loss in Maryland on Monday night, losing by 6. Ben Johnson's team went to the foul line 23 times and made 19.
And that's a step in the right direction because they've struggled there all season long.
Yeah, statistically, not just the worst in the Big Ten, but among the worst free throw shooting teams in the country.
350.
There's Donaldson. Oh, that looked to be a pass, but still he went up with a shot and scored off the window.
And he's just reading the defense in that play, really smart, understanding how to read the defense. If it's there, go up, raise up, shoot the ball.
Transfer from Auburn. There's Mitchell off the screen. The curl misses the shot. Now, contrasting styles. You'll see some mid-range shots for Minnesota tonight, but for Michigan, if that happens, pretty rare because that's where they live, around the rim and the three-point line. And was that tipped? It was. It'll stay with the Gophers as the Golden Gopher head coach. Mitchell slides over. That was blocked by Gale Jr.
And he's got to take the first shot. No reason for the shot fake and the slide. Just raise up right away.
Parker Fox good at doing that. The rejection, it stays with Vlad. Golden misses the round the rim. Tangled up inside. We play on.
Not good to see Vlad Golden miss 2 layups in a row like he just did. It's a rarity.
Now Burnett with the foul.
If you're Michigan, you got to keep playing through that. And if you're Minnesota, that's the physicality you need to match against this Michigan team.
That was #42, Will Cheddar, native Minnesota. Stewartville, near the Rochester area. On the floor as Danny Wolf is out. And Cheddar right on cue picks up the foul. True freshman from Cherry, Minnesota. He's playing well in conference play. Here is Osima. Baseline J, no. And Gale Jr. the rebound. Cheddar, corner 3, yes.
And when we talk about the pace at which Michigan wants to play with. That right there is exactly how they want to play. Sprint down, run to the corner, set up for a three.
Michigan 10 or more made threes each of the last 5 games. Patterson shoots over Cheddar. And Trey Donaldson, the Auburn transfer. Up the floor to Roddy Gale Jr. Fancy dribbling, and a foul will be called on the Gophers on Lakai Patterson with the reach.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
And I think that's one of those things. If you're Michigan, you know it's a problem. You've got to address it. That's exactly what Dusty May has done with the limited minutes there for Danny Wolf.
He's yet to score here tonight. Donaldson's had a good first half, so has this guy. Old Cheddar with 11, his career high is 20. Now Wolf with 5. Donaldson lets it fly up top and knocks it down. Adding to his great first half, Trey Donaldson 3 more.
He's been so good for this Michigan team, really. Just has done everything. Understanding when he needs to be a scorer, when he needs to pass the ball.
Auburn transfer. Michigan now 6 made threes. Donaldson knocking down his first. Mitchell got an open look. And the three-point shooting woes continue. Reuben Jones to a trailing Roddy Gale Jr. Just grazed the rim. Wolf the offensive rebound. Can he get on track? Yes, he does from the corner. And the Wolverines have their largest lead here tonight.
And that's the way it goes. You give up an offensive rebound, it usually results in something bad.
8-0 run. You see the season numbers for Wolf. And now Fox sets up Osima. Minnesota's getting good looks. Fox, the stick back, too high off the glass.
That's what Michigan wants. Force a bad shot, now run.
And Gale off the fake, drew the contact from Odekali.
We know Michigan plays with great pace in the half court, but they also play fast.
1-1 here for Gale Jr. 17 fouls on Minnesota. On Gale.
You're at a tough, Michigan's on a 10-0 scoring list. Get a bucket here. Stop that run a little bit.
Gophers haven't scored in more than 3 minutes. Mitchell trying to set up Garcia, matched up by Gale Jr. And a blocking foul is called on Gale Jr. Just the 15th foul on Michigan. Goes to the rim here and then was fouled by Jones. At playing time in his first half. Alone tonight. Mitchell, baseline jumper, yes. Ends the drought. Under a minute to play. 9-point Michigan lead. Donaldson, the slip to Gale. Cheddar found the loose change. And missed the shot, but there was Jones. Saw the pass coming, throws it up. Corralled by Donaldson. He'll try, missed it, and Fox the rebound. Hangs onto this one securely.
Just good battle both ways. Like, that's what you expect in the Big Ten.
The shot clock should be off, by the way. It's not. 10 seconds on the game clock. Here's Odekali with 4. Down low, Mitchell missed it. Down to 1, and Gale Jr. got it off, and it's off the mark, and there's the first 20 from the Bard.
As far as why Minnesota is still in this, because Michigan is shooting lights out from 3.
Trey Donaldson 11 points. Well, Cheddar had 11 off the bench. Vlad Golden with 10. Mari Burnett did not score in the first half. It's a quiet half for Danny Wolf. We'll see how the second half starts. It does with a layup. 5 for Wolf.
And defensively, Minnesota just needs to be better there. You have to get back and stay in containment.
Which is the largest lead for Michigan tonight. It's a 12-2 Michigan run dating back to the late stages of the first half. Mike Mitchell Jr. for three. Good sign for the Gophers.
Again, I felt like he needed to have a big game for this Minnesota team. He just needed another punch offensively.
100%. Leads the Gophers now with 12. Had a good game against Michigan last year. Gale lost it. 8th Michigan turnover. Mitchell in the paint. Missed it, and Golden with the rebound is 7th.
You know Michigan's going to score the basketball. I mean, they are elite at scoring the basketball. So if you're Minnesota, you got to manufacture points somehow. That's a last possession in transition where you got to try to get a basket.
Gill Jr. now 0 of 3 from beyond the three-point line tonight. Dawson Garcia, 5th in the Big Ten in scoring. Against Golden with the right hand, missed it. Oda Cali cleans it up.
We lost someone off the floor. Dawson Garcia. You try to save a ball, you're worried about falling off the floor.
That's why Bo Ryan would always run that drill for you guys.
We'd always fall off the floor. Absolutely. We'd also run box out drills too. So that didn't happen. You look at Odekale, what he's able to do and fly into the rim. Those are the energy points that I was talking about as far as Minnesota trying to capitalize and manufacture extra points.
Gophers foul was on Parker Fox. Here's Burnett and knocks down the three. Came in leading the Big Ten in three-point shooting. Knocks down his first tonight.
You talked about it before the game. He said when he shoots, it doesn't hit the rim. Well, that's a great example. It not hitting the rim. He's shooting at 50% from three. Just unbelievable.
Efficient. Every asset of his game has been so efficient this year. His second year with the Wolverines, the transfer from Alabama, as Lakai Patterson answers for Minnesota.
And he's shooting it better from three. Last 4 games, shooting at almost 40% from three.
6-point game. Golden. Not this time. Made 1 3 in the first half.
Ball's got to get reversed there finally. You got to get multiple sides of the floor here.
Odekale goes baseline, kicks it back out to Patterson. Bounce pass. Odekale off the glass and scores.
Isn't it amazing when you do swing the ball a little bit, what happens? It creates that defense to shift.
Now the students still on break. Crowd trying to get into this one here tonight. The old barn opened up in 1928. Donaldson feeds Golden, and he's fouled hard from behind. So Golden at the line, shooting 2. Despite picking up his 3rd foul. This is a quad 3 game for Michigan. The Gophers net ranking at 137. Michigan in quad 3 games this season is 5-0. The Gophers, meanwhile, this would be a quad 1 win tonight. The Wolverines net ranking at 10, and a foul on Michigan.
Normally they're isolation or end in ball screen. Here the ball's moving. There's an offensive foul because Parker Fox isn't. I'm not a big hockey guy. 7-footer on skates. I mean, I know we're talking about 2 7-footers from Michigan that can do everything. I wonder if they can skate.
You have the nickname the Polar Bear. That's a Journey episode right there. Get Brian Butch on skates. Smooth stroke from Trey Donaldson. His second 3. He has 14.
He's been great this game. Great.
Mitchell in the paint. Good slip to Mitchell. That was blocked by Golden, but Mitchell ran it down. Now Mike Mitchell, quarter 3. Good box out there from Danny Wolf. Burnett to Wolf. A mismatch here against smaller Patterson. This Minnesota double. Here comes the double from Odekale, sets up Burnett for 3. Golden, another chance. Against Frank Mitchell. Left hand, no. Gale Jr. with a good tip out.
And it's been a problem for Minnesota all years, rebounding. They've done what they've needed to do defensively. They've made it difficult. There's another position where they're making it difficult.
5th turnover on Wolf, and Gale Jr. with the foul. Big reason why Marquette won that game.
Purdue against Wisconsin, a really good game as well that Cam Jones had. I guess who has he played bad against? Might be the better thing there.
Odekale on a running hook shot, missed it.
Finally, we're seeing Michigan play faster out of that transition opportunity.
Cheddar set a big screen. Missed shot.
This was the first time in the second half you've seen them play fast down the floor, really.
Garcia begging for the ball underneath, being fronted by Burnett. Now a tough pass. There was Gale. He saw that coming and knocked it away.
But most of the time when you've got that mismatch, it usually results in a turnover because people try to force it.
Garcia lost his feet, got the ball off in time. There's Mitchell to Odekale amongst the trees, and a whistle and a foul. Ruben Jones takes his spot on the floor. Kai Patterson. Off the Odekale screen against Cheddar. Needs some help. Good defense. Garcia, 1 to shoot, got it off in time.
Relying on that high ball screen with 8 left on the clock.
At times that play too has plagued the Gophers this season. When the play breaks down, who's that point guard that can just create some havoc and drive and find an open player? It's been easier said than done.
Well, that's why they're only averaging 68 points a game.
Wolf backing Garcia down, lost it, and Danny Wolf's turnover woes continue tonight.
Instead of the back down dribble constantly.
Minnesota hasn't scored in over 4 minutes, and that continues. Quick hands, Donaldson playing well. Feeds Wolf up the floor, layup good, and a foul. And this is the free throw. Over 60% as Wolf at the line.
I'd love to see Minnesota offensively move it multiple sides of the floor here. If you dribble in the same spot, it kills the grass. That's what's going on with Minnesota and the ball. They're killing the grass.
Kind of like how the courts look week 2 at Wimbledon.
Absolutely.
As Garcia with the miss.
Turns his head, cuts to the basket.
Well, pickleball, though, you'd be a monster.
I would be. I should get into that. Yeah, I should. I need to get a little exercise in anyways.
Donaldson to Burnett, trying to get around Mitchell. He does. There's Garcia, closing and blocking it. Garcia against Golden. Draws 3 defenders. Stuck with it. Shot no. Rebound loose. Odekale wanted it more.
They really had hustle plays for Minnesota. They have won the 50-50 ball.
Block and a foul. Free throws upcoming for Lakai Patterson, shooting 2. And knocks down the first. See Black. Golden is okay. And the officials, in fact, during the timeout, did take a look to see if anything was worthy of a potential flagrant, and the answer was no. So Golden, good to see that he's okay, remains on the floor. Garcia goes up with Golden.
So Minnesota's just battling that. Like everything that they're doing, they're playing physical. They're rebounding better this second half.
Awesome. Here's Mitchell looking for an angle against Burnett. Here's what I was talking about. Shot clock winding down.
Absolutely.
Patterson lets it fly.
And sometimes that's a bailout. Offensively, not a great set, but like I said, over the last 4, Patterson's shooting at 40% from 3.
He's been hot, 6-0. Minnesota run is Golden, missed the dunk.
It's been a night like that for Michigan offensively, and they still have 51 points.
Gophers outscoring Michigan 16-11 here in the second half. Patterson crosses over Cheddar. Heat check time for Lakai Patterson. This is a one-possession game. Jones threw it away. Numbers for the Gophers. Garcia for the tie. Yes. Timeout, Michigan. All even at 51 with 10:15 to play. 170th all-time meeting. Burnett. Extra pass to Donaldson. Had Garcia moving. Sets up Danny Wolf and a foul. But knocks down two. Odekale to a cutting Garcia. Goes up, two more. Burnett lost it, and Osima last to touch it. 14 points, 7 rebounds for Dawson Garcia. Now Danny Wolf. Down low, Will Cheddar had a big first half, and now here in the second half has his first field goal. 13 points for Cheddar, career high is 20. Patterson with 5 to shoot against Jones. Odekale, this for the lead. And that was last touch by Danny Wolf. It's down to +7 for Michigan. That was in double figures earlier this half. Garcia spins baseline. Here's Mitchell for the lead. Minnesota now 5 of 21 from the three-point line as a team. Odekale poked it free, but there was Burnett in a good spot. Now Jones. He'll lean in with the left hand. Danny Wolf, all #1 inside.
Even though it hasn't been a great game by any means for Danny Wolf, he just keeps fighting. That's experience.
Wolverines now with 4 players in double figures. Wolf with 11. Donaldson team high 14. Double on Garcia. Mitchell off to fake. Shot clock at 5. And Patterson got Donaldson up with the shot clock winding down. Lakai Patterson at the line. This is a 1-and-1. 17 fouls on Michigan, and that's going to be crucial down the stretch. Patterson was 2 for 2 at the line before that miss.
Minnesota 350th in free throw percentage against Maryland last game. They were 19 to 23.
Double overtime loss against Ohio State not too long ago. Minnesota in double overtime, lost by 1, missed 17 free throws in that game. A foul on the Gophers. Isaac Osima picking up his 3rd.
You know, all year we've talked Michigan basketball, Danny Wolf, Vlad Golden on the floor together. We haven't seen that a lot in this game.
Why is that?
I think one, a little bit the way Will Cheddar started the game. I think they haven't found that chemistry.
Donaldson with the miss, and it'll stay with Michigan.
I think the way that Danny Wolf started the game with 4 quick turnovers. I think Will Cheddar coming in and knocking down some threes. And then I think finding that chemistry, they just haven't done that.
Cali hit the deck, no whistle. The last touch by Patterson stays with Michigan. Up by 4. Wolf has had a better second half. And now a whistle as Patterson trying to work through a screen is going to be whistled for a foul. That's the 17th foul now on the Gophers and the 3rd on Patterson.
before, you've seen a bunch of Minnesota games. I've seen a bunch of Minnesota games. This is by far the most physical that this team has played this year. Like, they've matched the physicality of Michigan. And I think that's why when you look at the score right now, with Michigan only having 57 points as they average 85, you have to give credit to Minnesota's defense. Now, in that situation, you probably don't want to foul them because now it puts Michigan in the bonus.
This is a really good free throw shooter. Roddy Gale Jr., 81%, left it short. Another scoring job for the Gophers now, 2.5 minutes without a point. Patterson, Mitchell's had some great looks tonight.
Got to hit. It's been there too. They've been some open threes. He's playing better. Last 2 games, he's only averaged 5.5 points. He's got 12 on the night. Those are the ones Minnesota needs to fall.
Attempted 9 threes, only made 2. Wolf spins off the dribble, brought it low. Gale Jr. helps him out, leaves it for Cheddar, and great passing, and an easy 2 for Cheddar. Wolf to Gale Jr. to Cheddar. And the lead is back up to 6. Important trip here for Minnesota. Cali trying to beat Wolf off the dribble. Mitchell again.
We just talked about how important it was to hit one of them. Finally, Mike Mitchell Jr. hits one 3-point game.
Mitchell missed 7 games this season with a bad ankle. Made his return at home to start Big Ten play against Michigan State.
And Michigan just overhelped on that. You can't leave Mike Mitchell Jr. that open on the drive.
So Cheddar, he wants the ball against Awesome. Instead, Wolf the fadeaway. 13 now for Danny Wolf.
10 points in the second half. He's been ultra aggressive. Slow first half for him. This is the action they want. Dawson Garcia ISO there in that situation. Where they're at in this game, needing to get a bucket.
3rd foul on Burnett.
And Dawson is really good at that 15-foot jump shot. I like that. Him taking that jump shot isn't a settle, but understanding the matchup that he had, you have to attack, and that's exactly what he did there.
Garcia now with 16. That leads all scores. Golden back on the floor, spins and missed the layup. And Garcia pulls it away. Garcia, no look to Frank Mitchell. Oh, and he left it late for Garcia. Mitchell got it back underneath. Now Mike Mitchell for the tie. No! Follow! No! Follow again! Yes! Wow! What a sequence that was. Minneapolis, all you. Gophers a chance to take the lead. Haven't led since it was a 15-14 game. Patterson around Golden, and the Gophers have the lead. Timeout, Michigan.
Minnesota +6 on the boards is half. From a team that doesn't rebound that well.
Michigan with the ball, 1 timeout remaining. Under 4 to play. Roddy Gale Jr. along the baseline, kept his dribble going, but threw it away. 12th Michigan turnover.
And it's been a problem for Michigan all year long, has been the turnovers. And there's another one. The drive wasn't there. Swing it, ball movement, body movement. We haven't seen that with Michigan. Only 21 points is half court.
The turnovers really hurt Minnesota's chances against Maryland. Not the case tonight. Just 5. Garcia against Wolf. Missed it. Frank Mitchell. Last touch by Michigan.
But yet, what? Offensive rebound. Frank Mitchell carving out space there. You got to, if you're Michigan right now, 3:33 left in this game, you got to match the physical. You have to put a body on somebody.
And part of the reason that Frank Mitchell was appealing in the portal, his ability to rebound, hasn't been there much this season. Not the case tonight. 6 important rebounds. Mitchell baseline J. Smooth.
He's been that third scorer tonight for Minnesota. They needed that.
Nothing run. Donaldson feeds Wolf. He'll fire for the tie, and Danny Wolf, big second half, pulls Michigan even at 64. Michigan now 8 of 11 from the three-point line. Patterson on Odekale. Here's Garcia, lost it, and officials conferring it'll stay with Minnesota. 9 to shoot. 9 to shoot, and now Frank Mitchell. Does he see the clock? It's late. Garcia, 3 to shoot. Against Wolf. Got it off in time, and Garcia playing like an all Big Ten player tonight.
This is the most aggressive I've seen him all year long. I mean, he's wanted to be a part of this.
Golden down low, and he'll shoot 2. As Lakai Patterson picks up the foul, that's going to be his 4th. Golden 4 of 5 to the line tonight and knocks down the first. He is shooting into what is normally, by the way, the student section here at the barn. But with the students on break, no barnyard, no animals.
No animals, no chickens, no cows.
Just dudes. And the Gophers will take a timeout, leaving Minnesota with 1. Patterson with the ball. Remember, 4 fouls on Lakai Patterson. Frank Mitchell sets the screen. Patterson slips it out. Dawson Garcia pops. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Gopher. Mitchell, Garcia for Minnesota. And Frank Mitchell able to corral that inbounds pass. Garcia against Wolf. Lowers the shoulder, goes up, and missed it.
And that's exactly what Minnesota wanted, though. They wanted to clear out that side and let Garcia go from the elbow.
Now look where Michigan's gone last couple of trips down the floor. The bread and butter, either threes or shots at the rim.
They're playing big on big screen. How does Minnesota handle it?
Wolf in the paint, leaving it for Burnett. More beautiful basketball. The Wolverines are back on top.
What a cut by Burnett there. Just reading it. His defender loses vision, cuts right to the front of the rim.
Final minute. Lakai Patterson up top for 3 in the lead. Wolf has had a great second half to Golden underneath, and he's fouled. So Golden at the line. 13 points, 8 rebounds, 6 of 7 at the line here tonight, shooting a 1-1. 19 foul on Minnesota. Missed it. Jones knocked it out. Minnesota basketball. Awesome in the corner, tough spot on the floor, throws it up off the backboard, and it's Michigan basketball. So a costly mistake. Tough angle for Osima, and he was looking for any kind of help, and he threw that into no man's land. It's going to be Michigan basketball down 1.
That's where with that one timeout, just should have called the quick one. I know you're playing fast. Now, how do you respond defensively? How do you respond defensively? You just got to get a stop. You're Minnesota.
Golden kept that pivot foot down. Now it's Wolf, and my goodness, Wolf steps up big for the Wolverines. 2-point Michigan lead. Shot clock is off. 71-69, Michigan.
Yes, Dawson Garcia is going to be involved in this, but we've seen Patterson from 3 this second half. You can't give that up. You got to get over that screen if Patterson's involved.
When does Odekale go?
I would go now, because if you miss it, you want to give yourself enough time to extend the game.
Picks up his dribble. It's Garcia with 9. Garcia will drive. Whistle and a foul for the Gophers. 6 of 9 as a team tonight. Michigan, no timeouts left, by the way.
I was just going to say, you see Vlad Golden go in the game with 7.4. Number 1 to rebound, but number 2 offensively to get into the action you want to get into.
For the tie. Got it. And the Gophers will call their last timeout. Donaldson across the line with 3. Donaldson throws it up. No. Tipped around. Overtime coming up from Minneapolis. Donaldson some help to his feet, and we play on. Garcia and Golden and Burnett, and the Wolverines start with possession. Golden against Frank Mitchell. Left hand short, tipped around.
Just an off night for Golden as far as finishing around the rim.
Now they came in leading the Big Ten in field goal percentage. 3 of 13 tonight overall. Dawson Garcia, no. Going after the ball, it's Frank Mitchell. Kicks it out, Mike Mitchell for 3. The way that Minnesota has rebounded since halftime, big difference in this game. Now Golden got the feed from Wolf. He's not going to miss that one.
Well, it has. Minnesota, the way they've rebounded, has kept this and got this thing to overtime. And Mike Mitchell, last 2 games, he's averaged 5.5 points per game, 20. He's been really important. They've needed that 3rd score. That's what he's been.
Kai Patterson's had a good game. He's playing with 4 fouls. He has 17 points. Patterson against Donaldson. Tough shot. Friendly roll. Donaldson to Wolf. Feeds Golden once again. That 2-man game. No secret.
Well, it's no secret, and it's just been from a horn set. So Golden has set the first screen. He's come back after that. Then they've got into a horns action where the point guard doesn't come off either way. It's gone to Wolf. He's found Golden rolling hard. Like, it's been good offensive action by Michigan.
In consecutive games for Minnesota, just saw Derek Queen, Julian Reese. Next game up, you'd see the 2 7-footers in back-to-back games. Patterson baseline short, Wolf the rebound. His 8th rebound to go with 19 points.
And if you're Michigan, you're going to go with the same action you just ran because Minnesota hasn't been able to stop it.
Oh, Burnett wasn't ready for that, out of bounds. It's Minnesota basketball.
You see the drive there by Patterson. There's the screen, the big screen. Golden rolls hard. Danny Wolf finds him. Both really good plays down the stretch here in crunch time.
Garcia against Wolf, the fake, the floater. One of his best games of the year.
No question.
24-11 for Dawson Garcia. Wolf hesitates on the attack and fouled by Garcia. Third.
And there was no reason to reach there. He was going to force a really tough shot there by Danny Wolf.
Puts Wolf at the line. He was sub 60% for the season, but 2 out of 3 tonight. See his numbers. Great second half. Recruited by Minnesota, took an official visit here. Ben Johnson was high on Danny Wolf a long time ago. And it wasn't just to be a 7-foot guy to play in the post. He liked his all-around game. Ball handler, dribbler, passer.
And that's why he's having the success that he's having right now, Mitch, because he's doing all that.
So Wolf steps up, knocks down 2.
Now for Michigan, can you get a stop? Can you close out a possession with an offensive or defensive rebound?
Wolf is approaching a triple-double, by the way. 21 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. Garcia, that's a 2. No. Mitchell went up, out of bounds, and Gale unable to save it. He tried to get the timeout, and now Gale is down. It's Minnesota ball, and Roddy Gale Jr. to his feet. Try to get the timeout.
I just said it, right? Can they close out a possession? Frank Mitchell's been in there, tried to tip it, and it creates another possession for Minnesota.
Patterson slithers inside, and now Garcia. This is where the Gophers have gone. This 2-man game. Now back to Patterson. Everything but down.
How does that ball not go in? Everything but down his right corner.
Wolf crosses over Garcia. Golden set a good screen for Donaldson, leaving Wolf. Thinking about an NBA 3, perhaps. Shot clock at 7 to Burnett inside, stripped and fouled with 5 to shoot.
The luxury of having a big that can read the situation there. It's a guard on big screen. You get Burnett going to send the screen on the big. Most guards aren't in a screening action to understand how to guard that when Burnett rolls, and that's why he gets open.
Standing at the line this season, his first trip tonight. Shooting 2. Started at Texas Tech. In fact, he was roommates with Vlad Golden at Texas Tech way back when. Alabama and now Michigan, and Burnett misses the second. And the Gophers will take their timeout. All right, Rob, thank you. Nebraska undefeated at home this season. That's coming up once we're done here. All tied at 78. Patterson with 8 to shoot, guarded by Gale Jr. Fadeaway in the paint. 21 for Lakai Patterson. Wolf lost it on the floor. Scramble, Burnett runs it down. Donaldson off the fake. Lane opens up, extra step, back iron, no. Gale Jr. the rebound. And now Michigan will call its timeout. Wolf underneath to Golden, and a foul is called on Dawson Garcia. And that's his fourth, and free throws upcoming for Vlad Golden.
No surprise, where do they go to? Guard big, screen to play off of it. And it slowed the roll.
2 for Golden. This one to tie it. The only animal that Golden is shooting into tonight without students is Goldie the Gopher. Missed the second. Loose on the floor. It's Patterson, and Michigan fouls. And that's on Gale Jr. That's it. Just thought it was a 3-point game, not a 2-point game. Committed a foul. And Ohio State ended up making 2 at the line to force a second overtime. But tonight, the Gophers are making their free throws, as Lakai Patterson did just now, and one more still to come, to make it a 3-point game. Missed it. A 2 to tie it. No timeouts. A 3 for the lead or the win. Wolf spinning, hanging, scoring with 7 seconds to go. Minnesota, no timeouts. Patterson bumped. We play on. It's Garcia. Lets it go for the win. Dawson Garcia. Bottom. Ball game. Gophers walk it off and beat Michigan in overtime. Ben Johnson, his first win as the head coach with his alma mater against a ranked foe, and it comes at the buzzer. And Dawson Garcia, Minnesota native, could have gone elsewhere. Stayed home for his 3rd year with the Gophers.